more consistency out of red zone and third down in particular in practice and in these scrimmages. What have you seen in that regard?
Yeah, we want to continue to strengthen that, no doubt. Right, apply what we did a whole bunch of professional development throughout the off season, and that's what we're trying to do. Right, strengthen the things that we've been good at, but be really curious about anything we feel like could be a potential weakness. So find those answers and now apply them out there. We just did. We had a great period yesterday. We had a strong red zone outing. Just continue to improve and on a daily basis.
What have you seen from your defense in these two scrimmages so far?
Excuse me?
What have you seen from the defenses in these two scrimmages so far?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us. I believe these guys they're attacking the ball really well, which is what we're demanding out of them. Can always be better. We're going to try to bring that out of them on a daily basis. Feel like we're starting to establish some specific packages, establishing a little better situational awareness. How not just to execute a call, but in specific situations, how to apply that call and the coverage concepts that are involved there. So I think we're growing. We've got a long ways to go, but that's the goal.
You brought in a lot of transfers in the secondary this spring. Just how do you feel like their connection has been, and how comfortable do they feel with the playbook now, being a good ways through fall camp?
Yeah, I think if you're a part of this program, it's going to be really difficult to not be connected, or you're probably going to leave, because that's probably the strongest overall goal in this organization is that connection. So we're trying to do that the day the guys get here, and literally almost on a daily basis we're probably going to have some form of non-football related connection exercise for that reason, and we believe that is shown out on the field. So ultimately not really focused on the results but the process in hand.
What are the challenges in developing a player, like a transfer player who may be here just a year versus somebody that you have 3-4 years to work with?
Yeah, I think as long as we're on the daily course of improvement, of course, if you've been here for 2 or 3 seasons, you're probably going to feel more comfortable, executing your assignment. So that's the goal, is bringing the chaos to clarity. So if there's somebody that is new, what are we doing extra with that individual? Extra meetings, one-on-ones. Our staff will consistently jump on a Zoom, even if it's from here to the dorm room. Whatever we need to do to feel like we got to challenge someone or catch them up to speed.
You've talked pretty extensively over the years about how much film means to you and how important that is. Who taught you to watch film properly, and when did that start for you?
Yeah, I thought it was actually strange to me when I went to college. I was surprised a lot of my teammates hadn't done that already. When I was at De La Salle with Bob Laddister and Justin Allenbaugh and Terry Edson and Patrick Walsh, who was there. So that was something early in the course of my life. We would watch every lunch period on a VHS tape and TV. So it started there, and then trying to do it extra as a player and do it more and compete with myself and my teammates throughout college. And now just knowing, constantly being curious about things we got to improve on. So I feel like the way we answer some of those questions is through film.
Talked back in the spring about incorporating dime and getting that installed. Talk about some of those personnel packages. Where is that at this process in camp, and what will that offer this defense compared to the past couple of years where you just weren't able to necessarily get there? You didn't have maybe the depth in the secondary to necessarily get there.
Yeah, as we establish more depth that we feel more comfortable about, you're going to see more packages. So certainly dime, nickel rabbits, dime rabbits, raptors, base, bear, and then a new one that you'll see out there on game 1. But just again, how can we do the best possible job as a staff to get some of these players out on the field, take ownership over specific packages, highlight certain guys' skill sets, where we can get them in the right position for success. We feel like multiple packages gives us an opportunity to do that.
We've seen from Cam Alexander that in the offseason he added 15 pounds. He was up to the highest he's been. He said that was a goal of his in order to be up against those bigger X's in particular. What have you seen from him to where that size is helping?
Yeah, I mean he's battled back for some some things out of his control, just some minor injury things that have occurred. So he's battled back from those. So good to see him restore health and get him out there. Haven't got as much of a look at him as others because of the minor injuries that he's done a nice job battling back from. You know, I want him to be more confident in his ability to tackle. That's what I'm challenging Cam to do. So, you know, the only way you do that is you practice it.
In what area do you feel like the offense has kind of challenged the defense the most this fall camp?
Every day. You know, I love it. You know, Coach Stein is one of the best in the country, and we get such a great multiplicity from him. It causes us to find all the answers we can. You know, so I love it. You know, from out there on the field, walk through. You know, it's a constant competition. And part of that competition is just the alignment battle. So, you know, we know from our offense we're going to get multiple sets, multiple forms of tempo, and you know, it's no secret that our offense is an explosive offense with a lot of NFL players. So, couldn't ask for anything more as far as that challenge on a daily basis. And I think our players embrace that, and you know, try to step up to that challenge daily.
What did you see from Harman the last 3 weeks, and where is he improved the most?
I think you know, really honing down on his elbow track. You know, he's a guy that's got plenty of talent. You know, he's a potential NFL player. There's no doubt about it. Where his game is going to grow is just the technique within. You know, so something we always name a just one thing per individual, and really targeting his elbow track, getting his thumbs, elbows inside, eyes under eyes, with a supination of his hands. So that's what we're focused on with him. As he does that, I think you're going to, the sky's the limit.
What do you say about the fall that Rod Pleasant has had and just his competing in a crowded experience for him?
Yeah, you know, I heard a coach the other day say you can't coach speed. Highly disagree with that. You know, we've got Coach Bolt over here, and feels like our team is already dramatically faster. However, Roderick did come into the game with more speed than most, so that's something that's always an exciting weapon to work with. You know, he's also running track. He's a dual sport athlete, so that's one of the individuals, a great example of trying to, you know, tax him. You know, didn't do the majority of spring ball because of his devotion to track, which we are perfectly okay with and support. So now catching him up as much as possible, you know, within the schematics.
How much further along is
Last
Sione
question.
now after 15, 16 practices in the fall?
Who'd you say?
Sione. Even compared to spring where we have.
Yeah, it's Sione, just so you know, not Sione. Yeah, he's coming along, man. You know, he's a guy that's he's going to remind you of why he was highly touted and recruited, because of his length and speed combination. I think the best play of him is ahead as he establishes the confidence in the system, you know, and not just going out there and playing man coverage, but playing the details within man. You know, based off the release of the receiver, the alignment, the divider rules. You know, understanding the location of the back and all the details that allow him to be most successful when the ball snaps. So I think as he continues to study and master that, you're gonna you've got a great future ahead with him.
Thank you, Coach. Thanks,
Okay, guys, have a good one.